Hang all the mistletoe. I wanna get to know you better this Christmas. Yeah, okay, we're gonna wait to see if notifications go out because, well, it would kind of suck if they didn't, given the fact that I went through the trouble of finding my hat, rocking a Poetic Justice t-shirt, and I found these shades. I forgot I got these. These were from a Liberty event. I forgot what it was. I think it was homecoming or something, but either way, 'cause I threw away the rest of my sunglasses because they were either dented, too small for my face, or just, old, scratched, or whatever. So, yeah, we got one person on. You know the drill. We'll wait a couple minutes, see if anybody else comes on. Yeah, no notifications as usual. Good old Facebook. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Well, we'll see here for a few minutes. It's okay. No rush. No rush. It's a shame too, because I wanted to announce a big Tyler Perry DVD giveaway. So I'll wait about 3 or 5 minutes because again, this is a big giveaway. Tyler Perry, the three at the top are the Madea Christmas movie. The 12 at the bottom are the Madea Christmas play. I'm going to make an Instagram post announcing it. So, I hopped on Instagram Live to do a quick video just to kind of go over it. Not the actual giveaway. I mean, I talked about the giveaway, but I haven't made the official post for the giveaway, just to put it out there. Yeah, basically, my day was pretty, busy at first because I woke up around 6 a.m. and I got the videos done that I posted today. I actually did the have and have not and if loving you is wrong episode rewatches. I officially started it because I think I even promised like, hey, I guess it'll be a Christmas gift. I'll try to have my rewatches up by the 25th, and there you go. And then I finally watched the entire episode 25 of the Oval, and yeah, so 5 videos today, and for the most part, they're doing pretty good. Can't complain with the numbers so far. I mean, they've only been up for about 6 or 7 hours, but still. Then I ordered Domino's for like the first time in 3 months, and pretty good. Obviously, I got a lot of food left over: wings, garlic twists, lava cakes, and pizza. I'm not eating all that stuff tonight, but I'll just eat maybe one more slice. I got like 3 wings I'll finish, and then a garlic twist I'll eat because I didn't even touch those. Lava cakes, I'll probably save those for tomorrow. No big deal. But since we're like 3 minutes in and there's well barely anybody here, it's completely fine. Cause I mean YouTube does what YouTube does, which is usually nothing or let people know when I'm doing a freaking live stream. But yeah, so like I said before, since it's Christmas in July, 3 copies of the Madea Christmas movie, and then I got 12 copies of the play. I'm not holding up the stack again, but just know there are 12 copies of this. If you are new to the way I do giveaways, I do them on Instagram. I chose to do them there. They're a lot easier to deal with than on YouTube. Trust me, I've tried it before. What I'll do is I'll make a post and I'll come up with some wacky way you can win it. Like, hey, comment your favorite Madea movie or some. It will just be something whimsical or whatever. And then from there, I'll read the comments and I'll like the comment and I'll say, "Oh, hey, you're a winner. Check your DM." And what I'll do is I'll hit you up in your DM. You send me your mailing address in the DM, not in the comment section. That way, we don't have your personal information out for random people to see. And you get your DVD mailed to you free of charge. It's all on me. DVDs are media mail, so I think it's like $2.75. It's about $3 to ship it. I already got the proper, what do they call it? Bubble wrappers. It's like the orange envelopes that has the bubble wrap on the inside. DVD just slips in there, and then I mail it. Like it's all good. I ain't got to go to the post office. Got to print out the shipping labels here, and I will have USPS pick it up. Cool. So like I said, the DVD giveaway will be going down later tonight. I don't know if I'll have it up on the channel by midnight. I hope so because I would like for it to be up by the end of Christmas in July. But I know people on the East Coast technically, it will be like what 3 a.m. here when it's finally 12 p.m. over there. So it'll be up before midnight, give or take. So yeah, hope everybody's doing good. Hope you saw that I saw the Gene situation. And unfortunately, I think Gene is dead. For real, I think Gene is actually dead, not alive. Hey, Roger, how's it going? Hey. Yeah, I definitely think that Gene is dead, unfortunately. It's just the fact that when you look at her skin pigment kind of being a bit off, you can tell that, deprived from oxygen for the length of time she was. Yeah. Like, again, I don't know if that was continuity issues there, but she was definitely not on her. Did you say that you would announce the contest over there? Yeah, on Instagram. On Instagram, like, I'm announcing it here in terms of, hey, I'm doing the giveaway, but on Instagram as well, I'll make the official post. And once I make the post, I'll go to the YouTube community tab, like, hey guys, go over to Instagram. Here's my account. Hit me up on the contest link, and I'm on the contest post, and I'll pick winners from there. And like, if you won DVDs before, you can win again. It's no big deal. Nice Santa hat. Yeah, I was going to get the what is the Christmas light necklace, but I ain't feel like having those lights on the entire time. Yeah, I mean, shoot, I think I gave If Loving You Is Wrong an 8.5 out of 10. Like, it wasn't a bad episode, but I feel like it's just crazy how certain characters were overly naive, like Marcy not realizing something foul was going on between Alex and Randall. Like I said in the review, like, I'm not an expert on this, but it was early in the morning, it was sunny, and they were having sex, so I don't imagine, I mean, I'd imagine there'd be some kind of aroma in the air. Not to mention the fact that, Randall was out of breath and Alex was out of breath. Her hair was a mess, and you didn't think anything was suspicious about that. Oh man, it felt so good to look at that episode one music. It's like dun 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 dun, boom boom boom. Yeah, it felt good to go back to the old school. Like, even when the first the first theme song was like, yeah, it's like that soap opera feel. Like, it really was good to see. And didn't it feel weird to be like, yo, um, so Hannah was actually happy. I mean, she had her friend Celine. They knew each other for 4 years. I wonder why Marcy didn't suspect something when she walked to the bar and saw Randall. Oh, you mean the shed? The shed. Yeah, I feel the same way too. And I had forgotten that Alex. And remember, guys, like, I really wasn't watching If Loving You Is Wrong religiously when it first came out, so I really wasn't able to recite information like that. Yeah, when Hannah dumped the drink on Candace, that was funny. But I forgot that Alex was a foreign exchange student overseas and then met Brad and then convinced Brad to move to the States. I forgot about that, man. I really did. So yeah, you look at a guy who uprooted his entire life for a woman who ended up cheating for a majority of their marriage, man. That's some rough stuff. So I mean, it's going to be pretty wild to go through and rewatch these episodes again, go down memory lane. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, maybe I'll do this. I don't want to overwork myself, but maybe I'll do the same thing for Greenleaf, when Greenleaf comes to an end. But no rush. I'm glad that so far the people are definitely enjoying the rewatches. I was nervous at first. I'm like, man, it's like, do they want me to go through charted territory already? But overall, people like it because they've been rewatching it. I mean, it might get to a point, where I'm going to be doing multiple episodes a week, not just one uh, rewatch a week. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, the haves and the have not one is almost at 500 hits. I'm trying to see how many comments are on here. I don't know about a Meet the Browns rewatch. I mean, eh. Yeah, there are only 6 comments, but I see some pretty decent stuff here. Sorry, sorry. I'm actually just trying to pull up the. Yeah, a lot of people are watching the shows for the first time, so they may get comments from. Not to mention, some people jumped in midway or close to the end, so they didn't really watch the entire thing. Oh, sorry. Did I miss some comments? My bad. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, and I think this was something I failed to mention in the episode one review, but I remember Candace telling Amanda, like, look, if I had your life, if I had everything that you have, I'd be so happy. And it's like, you look at all the times Candace had come up with all the millions of dollars, but she still wasn't happy. I mean, what's the point of being rich, but you're looking over your shoulder your entire life? Yeah, that's how I did it. I binged the first three seasons of If Loving You Is Wrong before season four came on last year. But this time I'm able to just take my time, watch it at my own pace, and review it. And it's, again, the first episode, it was great. I mean, it's sad though because we know how it all ends and it wasn't conclusive and it wasn't a good ending. But overall, it's a fun trip down memory lane. And for that, I'm thankful. Because remember, at this point, Greenleaf is the only active show for me to review. Sorry. Every time I hit my, every time I turn my TV off sleep mode, the YouTube video I was watching cuts back on with the sound. But at the moment, I actually have 7 new videos to do. Is Sharon pregnant? What is Maud going to do with Gail and Jason? Will Kyle kill Lily? What Richard will do to Nancy because he talked about making her life a living hell as long as she's living in the house. Will Ruth escape Barry? The Empire spinoff they're doing with Cookie. Sisters has wrapped up production, I believe, today. So yeah, I was working full time at Liberty, and I wasn't really doing this full time. I think I was just blogging about the haves and the have-nots, so I really wasn't involved in any other show. I was watching Love Thy Neighbor, but not religiously. I mean, it might get to the point where I, for fun, just kind of review Madea plays, like go back and watch a play and then review it or something like that. Like, I don't know how in depth I'd go, but I'd talk about maybe some of my favorite songs from it and performances. But, I don't want to make too many promises. I'm just now getting the rewatches up, and I've been saying that for like 2 months. But given the fact that there's more time, given to the lack of shows on, I think we can make something happen. Veronica wasn't crazy. No. I mean, I felt like the characters for the most part felt pretty realistic. Like there wasn't anyone too over the top. I mean, obviously Wyatt dealing with his aggressions of being an addict or a recovering addict. And it's funny looking at the early episodes because David's voice wasn't as gravelly as it is now. It was more lighthearted. I got that tie. It was really expensive because even Peter Parros was like in the early episodes, he was trying to do something a bit more distinctive because no one really had a Southern accent despite them being in Georgia. So he decided to do something different with the voice. Don't worry, Jim. I will handle it. I'll take care of the criminal to make sure she won't get in your way of running for governor. Because if you really look at season one, you really don't see a lot of Jeffrey and David scenes. It's really just Jeffrey Wyatt and Jeffrey Candace or Jeffrey Amanda and the very serious, intense scenes between Jeffrey and Veronica. And it was weird seeing Catherine and Veronica nice to Candace. You should do more voice impressions. I really don't have that many, to be honest. How many do I do, David? Yeah, thanks for pointing that out that you unsubscribed and subscribed again. I have no idea what's going on. What other shows do you watch but don't review? That's a very good question. I occasionally watch. Wait. Oh yeah, the Randall and Eddie. That took a lot of work though, and I was pissed off about that because Randall's actor was like, "Hey, anybody who does impressions, I'll pick the best one and post them to my Instagram." I was the only one who did it, and he did not post it. After that, I was like, "Forget it. I'm not getting any notification." Yeah, if YouTube send out notifications for everything I posted, I would get a lot of views. I remember there was a point where YouTube was sending me notifications for everything. Like anytime anyone commented, I was getting notifications. So you know how I post in bulk sometimes. Like I would just post a bunch of videos and like 12 hours later I have over 100 notifications. They don't do that anymore. Do the David impression again? Well, the question is, who do I like the most? Was it Maggie or Erica? That's a very good question. I haven't even thought about that. He probably didn't post your impression because not a lot of people did. I mean, but that doesn't really matter. I get what you're saying, but it's like that was a day I forgot. It wasn't the day of the finale, but I know it was the day of like a episode. And I remember that was a busy. And you know me, the day of a new episode is typically a very busy day, especially when they drop clips from the show, and then I got to get all that stuff ready. So it took me about 45 minutes to get everything together, from putting up the banner to picking out the just random blazer and t-shirt and trying to get any kind of inflection to my voice, like the Eddie when he was chewing out Larry and Randall. And when Randall went off, it's like, "Oh, you did this to me?" Like, for real, that's something I can't just do. And I had to watch the scene multiple times just to even get somewhat of the facial expressions right. And to be honest, I didn't like those too well because I didn't want it was I forgot what time of day it was, but I didn't want to be super loud, so I really couldn't go as in depth as I wanted to. But yeah, the David one, that's probably my go-to. Donald, I can kind of do him because Donald and Richard, to an extent, if you go back to the early episodes of The Oval, um, Richard really gave off a David Harrington like impression, but then now it's almost like he has way more concern in his voice. Like, Barry, you don't need to go over there. It's like, yeah, at the beginning of the season, he was definitely more, "I can't take those boxes up the stairs by myself. I got to call Barry." And then with Donald, he really gave off. Donald really sounds more like David now. It's like, "Kyle, don't you do that." But I feel like there's more of an urgency in Donald's voice, while there's more of a shakiness and concern and uncertainty in Richard's voice. But the Eddie one, I don't know if I could do like a bass Eddie voice. When I say a basic, I mean like, his normal voice versus when he's stern with someone, even though technically he's really stern all the time with people. Yeah, Peter Paro speaks slower and there's more energy in his voice. Hit that David again. I can't do it too many times. No, and I will not say his name because I feel like if I did, then YouTube will put up no. I don't do horror shows or anything, so God, no. No, 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 no. Yeah, Joey, I don't know. What, was he in jail or something, or the hospital? I forgot his voice sounded like that. It's like, "Mom, get me out of here. That's been 3 years. I ain't going back." Bro, what is Lucian's son's name with Natalie? The fact that is like, "I hope it isn't Bob giving us a ride to school. Why not? His car smell like weed." How you know what weed smell like? "Mom, we live in the ghetto." Yeah, wasn't Joey's girlfriend that girl who was the daughter of the owner of Burger Fast? Yeah, I know, right? It's weird because see, that's why some videos blow up while others don't, because some people don't get notifications for it. Frank, okay, thank you. See, look, I'm doing the rewatch. I'm not. They didn't say everybody's name now because they had a bunch of kids. Yo, when I saw Mika, I was like, man, that was sad. That was sad because one, remembering how small the kids were at the beginning of the show versus how they look like freaking teenagers when you get to the end. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Jingle Bells. Yeah. Hey from wait, did somebody say hey from Texas? Hey, hey. No, I don't watch Bring It. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't answer the question. Yeah, honestly, there aren't a lot of TV shows that are like currently running that I watch on the regular, aside from what I review. I mean, I love going back and watching like Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Yu Yu Hakusho. Some of the I fell out of the Arrowverse. It got too stupid. Dang, yeah, I'm kind of boring. I like rewatch the same things over and over again. Like heck, even now, just watching a video breaking down a new a Batman comic that came out because the comic book store that was in town closed almost 2 years ago. So just watch videos on it. Nah, I don't really watch a lot of reality TV. Nah, same here. Oh man, I've never seen that Jennifer Pepper storyline coming. That's my Pepper. Man, I don't really like. I was having a very in-depth discussion with my roommate. I tried to convince him like do a live stream with me where we kind of go back and forth on family matters. It wasn't a great show. Don't and no, I'm not going to like sit up here and say I hate it. No, I mean like Married with Children, Step by Step, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, George Lopez. Like I'm talking like the TGIF and ABC shows. Like I love watching them, but a lot of them really don't hold up that well because no, but somebody told me that Tyler Perry doesn't direct all the episodes and they're actually pretty good. So I might check. I feel like Young Dylan, I would probably binge it rather than just, watch one episode at a time. I did watch episode one and reviewed that though. Oh, sorry. I actually hit the wrong button. Yeah, look, if Loving You is wrong, there are so many storylines in the win. I don't know. Maybe if the rewatches get a lot of views, I don't know. I'm thinking to think of other shows you might be interested in. Yeah, the writers think. Well, I mean, Tyler Perry is the only writer. Kim Fields and Chip Fields, Regine and her mom from Living Single, they're the other directors of the show. Is okay, but the laugh track was too much. Yeah, that's the one thing about a lot of these shows. I hate laugh tracks. Back in the day, it didn't really phase me because the jokes were actually funny. I remember Cousin Skeeter. I found that on YouTube like a couple years ago. I remember watching as a kid, but I tried to rewatch an episode. That laugh track was so bad. I'm like, nope, I'm out. I couldn't do it. It's like, how the heck did I watch this as a kid? Hey guys, for real, Loving You is wrong ain't coming back, all right? Like I'm doing the rewatch, but it's just to do it. The first season I was hooked of it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I don't really obviously I'm not really aware of viral kid stars, but apparently he's pretty good on the kids charts and everything. So, yeah, I hope this show is like, another stepping stone for an even brighter future for him. Laugh tracks are so 80s and 90s, I agree. Live audiences are better than laugh tracks. Oh, agreed, agreed. Skeet is the one I need. He knows how to get down, knows how to party, baby. All the girls love his style. Oh yeah, Al Bundy. It's like here's the thing though. The shows hold up, but I don't really see myself sitting down and like watching him binge a session because like, that was back in the day when we didn't really have a lot of cable networks, so we really just watched the same stuff over and over again. And again, I'm not saying anything against Married with Children. I mean maybe I'd change my tune if I sat down and watched like 3 episodes right now, but yeah, like there are certain shows I just cannot watch even though I watched them all when I was a kid. I know the Drew Carey show is really funny. Whose Line? I mean, Whose Line? You cannot just watch one clip. It's like you'll watch a compilation. It's like um, if you watch something, there's going to be a season six. Nah, man. I mean, I don't think it's impossible, but I don't see If Loving You Is Wrong season six happening anytime soon. And that's really the last If Loving You Is Wrong returning comment I'm going to address. Like, if you got a question, then yeah, but don't say like, hey, what happened to so and so? Because I don't know. Like the way the show ended is the way the show ended. So that's it. But we can at least reminisce on how it started, hence why we're doing the rewatch. Oh yeah, I remember back in the day, if you missed that theme song of a show, I know I was pissed. Cause it's like the theme song set the mood. And if you missed the theme song, I was just in a bad mood. That especially with cartoons. I'll be mad at my mom, like, why'd you call me for the theme song? But I just think it's funny looking at a lot of those cartoons from back in the day, and it's like the theme song would have everything all action packed and the characters all in fights, but then when you watch the show, it's just nothing really happens. Nah, no more info on the Greenleaf spinoff yet. Sorry, nothing. We got 3 episodes left. I'll give it 5 years. He'll bring it back. 5 years. Weekend cartoons were the best. I agree. But even still, like again, looking back, it's like especially when Disney Plus came out, a lot of those shows, it was the theme song that made the show good. But when you actually watch the show, they aren't that good. But here's the thing: when you grow up and get older, you realize back in the day, especially with like the Disney cartoons, the writers and all, they had to pump out 5 episodes a week. That's why it felt like a lot of episodes were filler or standalone, because they had to pump out content every single day, every single weekday. It wasn't like, oh, you're getting 1 episode a week. No, 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 you're getting 5. So that's why a lot of episodes are skippable. I don't know. Yeah, I never looked up the origins of Jennifer Pepper. Because I remember back in the day, like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like Green with Evil, when Tommy became the Green Ranger and he was evil and then he turned good. That's a 5-part miniseries. And that was back in the day when Power Rangers came out with 5 episodes a week. Not once a week, 5. That's why Mighty Morphin had like damn near 200 episodes. So it's wild, man. I mean, back in the day, it was crazy how things got made. I mean, obviously, we talk about Tyler Perry in terms of how fast he pumps out content, but back in the day, the same was true about animation and like live action stuff. And really, I'm only reflecting on children's shows because obviously I was a child and I grew up with it versus like soap operas and whatnot. Because even though I watched that stuff, I wasn't as involved with it. We still don't have an official date. My guess, it was either September 1st or September the 8th. Well, we don't have an official date yet. No clue about the BET Plus dates either. Sorry, we just don't know. I mean, at least we got the official preview confirmation that assisted living is coming on September the 2nd. Skeeter drives us around with this high. Or anyway, it was like, Skeeter is the one I need. He knows how to get down, knows how to party, baby. All the girls love his style. Skeeter drives us wild with his high profile. Yeah. You must be bored. You have a live every day. You're not complaining. No, I mean, it's a mixture of boredom and showing my face more. Because it's like the live streams are kind of more fun since they're not scripted. And I'm not. And it feels good to like kind of like, okay, here's 3 or 4 videos, but then I want to do a live too. So, yeah. I've been taking like a mini eBay break. So, see, that's why I'm nervous about assisted living, because we were turning Brown and Cora. You went from House of Pain to the Pains and it was trash. You're going from Meet the Browns to assisted living, so no, I don't really watch horror movies at all, so no Halloween. I wasn't even a big fan of Halloween Town, I don't know why, but that just wasn't my cup of tea. Same here, horror. Not same. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Again, not really going into the subject. Not a fan of it. So, nah, not a fan. But in any case, are you talking about the animated or the live action? Like, I just have not watched the live action Lion King, nor do I have any plans on it. I mean, it depends. Like, did you grow up in a time in the '90s when the Lion King was big? I'm not saying that it's not big now, but I mean, there was a little, the one from the '90s. Well, I mean, I'd recommend watching it at least one time. It's pretty good. It's really good. And I'm not just saying that because I was born in '91, but honestly, looking at a lot of the story and song elements, I feel like nowadays more of the Disney films are better known for the music rather than the story. At least in the older Disney films, it felt like they were telling a good story. I mean, for example, Hunchback. As a kid, I didn't like that movie. As an adult, love it. It's a great story. Obviously, there are some things that are obviously too childish, and I don't think they're funny. But yeah, I mean, a lot of movies that were supposed to come out. Apparently, the Milan movie is pushed back indefinitely. I'm hearing Black Widow once again pushed back, so I don't really know what is going to happen with that stuff. I guess 2021 is going to be somewhat of a resurgence of Hollywood, if you will, but I guess you could say if COVID numbers are still up. Ruthless is the only one I've had issues with. And after Ruthless, I dealt with those issues. I decided to not do it anymore. Like, bruh, I would love to put the bruh theme song in my videos, but I'm nervous that it'll be taken down. I'm gonna have an honest moment with. Here's the thing. When I first started the channel, and I think it's better said that when my channel first started getting monetized, I want to say that's when I was running into issues with copyright. And this is way before I put video clips in my videos, like no trailers, no episode clips, like nothing. I would just have photos, screenshots, but I would never have video in there. And Tyler Perry Studios was flagging a bunch of my content. And now I haven't watched it. I haven't really watched too many of the live action Disney. I think Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast were like the only ones I watched. No, I don't watch the last OG. But yeah, so I got in contact with Tyler Perry Studios. Like, I Instagrammed, I tweeted them, I emailed them, and I finally got a hold of someone. And they were like, oh, okay, because our systems like automatically flag videos with content. But since you don't post full episodes or anything, we're going to put you on like a watch list. That way your stuff isn't flagged. And this was like back in 2015, 2016. So we're talking a while ago. Exactly. It's like free advertising. So why complain? Because there are channels that post full episodes, not just Tyler Perry, but you can find damn near almost any show or movie on YouTube in some way, shape, or form. Whether the episode is mirrored, so it's like not, showing the same way it is on your TV, or you can find movies in different pieces, music and everything. But if I post something that's like over 30 seconds long, I can get flagged for it, and it's stupid. But as the channel got bigger, here's another example. With Ambitions, when the cast members started retweeting me and everything and loved my videos, never got flagged. Never got flagged. Ruthless became an issue because when a bunch of the cast members started posting my videos on Instagram and whatnot, before I even interacted with one cast member, all my videos had the Ruthless theme song in them. I think it was after I did that timeline video, are Ruthless and the Oval connected, because there were timeline inconsistencies. Once Tally and some of the other members shared it on social media, tell me why all my Ruthless videos got blocked because of the theme song. I had to fight for damn near 2 weeks to get the videos back because Anthony Bless, the guy who wrote the theme song, he plays, I forgot the name of the guy he plays in the show, but Ruthless theme song is my favorite theme song. He said, bro, you can use the song. But YouTube apparently didn't get the memo. And after that incident, I'm like, nope, I'm not using the Ruthless theme song ever again. I'm not going to put the Bruh theme song in there because I love the Bruh theme song. But if I put the theme music in there, I'm just afraid they'll take those videos down. So have it, have not. If loving you is wrong, ambitions, good to go. But with anything else, nah, not doing it. So that's why I don't really put the theme music in all of the shows I review, only some, just to kind of throw that out there. I mean, I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that uh, somebody had the Ruthless episodes up a while ago. Yeah, those got taken down pretty quick. Like they would be up for a few days, but then they would be gone. So, because I know, because sometimes, see, sometimes, and the crazy thing is, I'll have my video, I'll just be looking at the comments on the video, but then when I look in the recommended section, I'll see a bunch of full episodes and stuff like that. And I'm just like, none of them are getting flagged, but mine are. Like, I don't know if their channels are monetized. Maybe that's the reason. But yeah, for me, it's like, bro, my channel is big. I'm doing reviews on your show, and they're getting more views than a lot of other YouTubers. You should be paying me. So it is what it is. But yeah, I've had my issues with copyright. Because trust and believe, if I could post full videos, I mean, full episodes, I would. But in YouTube land, 3 strikes and they'll take your channel. Oh yeah, there are channels out there where people take my videos. I'll post the rules on Instagram soon. Bruh and Ruthless are returning in the fall, but I don't know the return date yet. Man, I've fallen behind that YouTube channel called The Detail. It's like an all Michael Jackson channel. I know a few of y'all recommended to me over a year ago. I don't know why, but I just kind of like stopped watching. I just saw like a bunch of uh things I missed. I'm sorry, but I'm not paying to use their songs. Like I got enough streaming services and bills as it is. I'm not trying to pay for that. So making money reviewing the shows on YouTube, I'll go with that. But I'm not gonna pay. Sorry. Family Business is on BET Plus, not BET anymore. I don't know when the rest of season 2 is coming out. Okay. If the shows return in October, holy crap, I'm going to be busy because remember, Have and Have Nots, House of Pain, Assisted Living, Ruthless, Bruh, these Oval, Sisters. That's 7 freaking shows. Damn. I'd be a busy beaver, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I saw Regis Philbin passed. Dang. Is that your final answer? Bro, I mean, we're talking about the 90s shows and everything. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Shoot. I mean, I remember he was on the episode of Lilo and Stitch, the series. I mean, Lilo and Stitch was amazing for Disney. Yeah. I don't know about Queen Sugar. I don't know where that's at. I know it's sad, but I know in the past couple weeks, we're seeing kind of these big name people dying, but they're living to be in their 80s and 90s. Like, that's, inspiring to see rather than someone who died in, their 20s or 30s due to like COVID or something like that. So, dang. Look, now, if you, no, I'm not watching that. Well, you know what? Never Seen a House Divided, Madea Farewell. Yeah, that comes on in like a month. Yeah, it's Sisters, The Oval, and then Ruthless. That's the order in which they're filming. So, yeah, I mean, Tyler Perry, props, man. Looks like everybody's still in good health. I mean, they're doing their thing over there. Yeah, I'm like, yo, it hasn't even been 2 weeks, and they're already done. Damn. Sisters is coming back now that Loving You Is Wrong, though. Oh yeah, and I didn't even know. Apparently, Regis Philbin, Guinness Book of World Records, the most TV hours of any other individual. Basically, Regis Philbin was on TV longer than anyone else. I'm like, dang, because I mean, not just Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and other shows he's hosted, but I forget like the Today Show. He was on there for a long time, a long time. Sorry, I'm looking back and forth like I'm laptop, computer, laptop, computer. Did I miss a chat? Have you ever just liked the theme songs but never watched the show? Oh yeah, yeah. There are a lot of shows where that's happened, especially growing up. Like shoot, GI Joe. I'm trying to think of recent ones. I'm not gonna lie, the Pain's theme song was actually pretty good. It was like dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. It was like a lighthearted tune. Dun, 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 dun. The Pain. No, for real, the Pain's theme song was really good. It was like short, sweet. I mean, House of Pain was like. No, but the Oval theme song, man, that's a feels like I'm running out of time. Gotta get yours, I gotta get mine. Yeah. So hot out. Yo, the Looney Tunes show, that show, I don't feel gets the props it deserves. I feel like it's a show that, believe it or not, I feel like it wasn't for kids. I feel like it was for people like us who grew up watching Looney Tunes because Daffy and Bugs, it felt like, they were adults, like modern lives. Of course, Looney, but I really liked the Looney Tunes show. I don't think I loved it when I first saw it. I think there were a couple episodes that stood out to me, but at age 28, I'm like, yo, this show was good. Let's see. The House of Pain pilot episodes had a good theme song. I've never heard them, but I'll check it out. I believe Jason and Gail's grandma is going to have them mentally and probably feel. Oh yeah, they're definitely getting tortured. I hope the original theme song for House of Pain is untouched in a new season. I I honestly don't see a reason for them to change it. Yeah, it's like I said when I was rewatching how Have and Have Nots. They look so young. Like Catherine like slimmed down as the show went on, and Veronica wore less colorful clothing thanks to what Maggie Day had told her. Regular show felt like it was more. I never watched that show. But when I say adults, I mean in terms of how Daffy and Bugs acted, like their roommates, just trying to make it day by day, romance, that kind of stuff. So I feel like it's a show where I don't think kids would really appreciate as much as adults. I don't know. We'll find out what it sounds like. Okay, well I'll check out your the House of Pain. Yeah. Hey, hey. Yo, that was a good theme song. Like, I know I probably might get copyright claim for it, or I have to remove the song in editing, but I like it. Why the hell did they get rid of it? Bring that song back for season 9. Yo, bring it back. I liked it. I liked it. Shoot. You got Ella? Yeah. In this house. Nah, I didn't really watch P Valley. I don't watch P Valley. Yeah, it had an old school family sitcom vibe to it. It really did. That would have fit the theme song so well. Don't get me wrong, the though that was good, but this man, yo, this made me want to get up and go, yeah, oh yeah. But hey, nothing beats. I got moves, moves, moves. I got moves, moves, moves. Yeah, but yeah, that was a good theme song. I gotta listen to that again. I'm probably gonna have that on repeat tonight. I don't know. Maybe he didn't keep it because of WB. I don't know, but either way, it was good. It was good. Yeah, I got moves. Yeah, on Instagram, somebody's been posting clips from the first 10 episodes, and Janine, man, she was, yeah. Have you noticed that none of Tyler's violent shows ever show a funeral? The only funeral I can remember was Little Lizzie's on the Haves and Have-Nots, but every other funeral is like it's mentioned but never seen. Like, oh, Maggie Day had a memorial. Oh, Amanda's funeral, we just saw the family coming from the cemetery, but we didn't see the funeral. No, I haven't really. No, I haven't really seen their music videos. I know they do music, but I don't really follow them like that. Yeah, I gotta get. We talk sometimes in the DM about certain Tyler Perry stuff, so I probably want to get him up on there again. I know it's been a while. Like I said, I would try to rotate not just me and Chandler, but me and other fans talking, just to kind of keep things fresh. But most of the time it gets kind of crazy on Instagram Live. He said he hopes that Tyler Perry finds something to excite him about the house and happen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jet. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 5 years passed. We'll see him in the teenage years. Quincy's death needs a recap. Not really. Dang. Wait, did I post the promo too? I mean, I don't think I did. I don't know. Instagram is weird. Like, I think the only time I tried to post something and due to copyright, it wouldn't. The Ruthless theme song. That's what it was. The Ruthless theme song. I could not post it. Or was it the Oval theme song? I forget. It was one. It was either Oval or Ruthless. But anytime I tried to post a theme song on Instagram, it would not. It would not go through. Sorry, burp. Yeah, the BET watermark. Yeah, okay. I want you to watch. Oh, hang on. I want you to watch P Valley on Vinny Young is on there. He has Deep South accents. Too funny for me. Maybe I'll watch a clip of P Valley. I don't see myself watching a full episode. Big brown letters. No, the old theme song's like feels like I'm running out of time. Gotta get yours. I gotta get mine. Taylor Swift sold 1.3 million copies of folklore in one day. Well, no, no, no. See, The videos that got taken down because of the Ruthless theme song got put back up after like a week and a half of fighting for the copyright thing. But I said after I went through that, I'm not putting it in any more videos. So yes, the Ruthless theme song, they're still in like the first few episode reviews and any videos I did about Ruthless during like the first 7 or 8 videos, but then after that I was done. Yeah, the logos do look alike. I know, right? The full song's on YouTube. I haven't listened to the full one yet. I know people were like, do the Ruthless challenge. I don't know. Number one, I was super busy. Number two, I was still kind of feeling some kind of way about the copyright claims, so I didn't really do it. Power. I don't like charity. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what assisted living is like. Hey, Chase. I hope the laugh track on House of Pain is not crazy. Oh boy. Bro, I want to tell you right now, if House of Pain and Assisted Living do that laugh track crap and the show isn't funny, I'm done. I'm not watching. Unless the videos get a ton of views. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. What is it, like a stripper show? The laugh track on Young Dylan is horrible. They cuss show girls and boy. What? Oh yeah, I think a bunch of Young Dylan episodes are on the Nickelodeon YouTube channel. Let me check. I know sometimes it'll pop up in my notifications. Hey, we're live streaming Young Dylan or something like that. And I'm like, I ain't watching. I know the mom is fine. I mean, the wife is fine. Uh, Cole Brown's wife on here. Yeah, she reminds me of Janine. She does. I remember seeing her like, dang. Hang on, I'm pulling up an episode now. It's called Speechless. I don't know what episode number it is. I'm just pulling up an episode at random. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch a couple tonight. I can't wait to find out more about this baby situation on House of Pain. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we got some promising storylines. That's for sure.
What up? It's your boy Young Dylan, star of the brand new series called Tyler Perry's Young Dylan.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like my kind of show. Only like Young Dylan because it does. Dang, she fine. I know. That's my biggest problem with the Roof being abducted. It's like on Roofless, they're hardcore, but on you got one dude running, hey, and it's like, ah. No, 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 no. It wasn't cringe. I just pulled up the episode of Young Dylan. The problem was it was pixelated, and I had to fix the quality. I mean, because it said 1080p HD automatically, but it was so freaking pixelated, I couldn't even look at it. My face was like that because the screen I couldn't even see. I'm trying to see the wife because she's at her computer. I'm like, yeah, but then I saw. Oh, okay. Let me see. That's a nice house. Yo, she kind of reminds me more of Nyla from the Pains. She reminds me of Nyla from the Pains.
Even Freddie chuckles. I don't know. I didn't know when she was going to say yes. Shh. That's why we got the plan, man. I'll go in strong. You get my back with the hype. All you gotta say is, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not ignoring your chats. I'm like literally trying to pay attention to the episode. Maybe I'll do like
Say
a
it with that chest.
reaction.
Yeah. Mm.
Say it with your chest. Yeah.
Alright, ready? Let's go. Yo, Auntie Yaz, can I rap to you real quick?
Dylan, I don't really have time for rap right now.
What? No. I'm just saying, me and Charlie have some demand. That new movie, Bad Boys 3, is out today, and we trying to see it.
You! Isn't that rated R?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't matter. I've been waiting
Yo, she is fine.
You haven't even been alive that long.
Bro, which side is you keeping? Sorry, I got excited. It's all good, little dude. You just gotta ease up, alright?
Oh my god, the laugh track is there.
So,
Oh my god. Okay, maybe I was just distracted by how fine she is, but I did not notice the laugh track was like after every freaking line of dialogue. It's like, yo, okay, that's that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Let me see here. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Cole is a younger kind of version of Curtis. Yep. Okay. She can be your replacement crush for Jean. Too soon.
yeah!
Good morning.
We do not need a laugh track every 3 seconds.
Here you are. I'm late. I gotta go. The caterers are gonna be here in a couple hours. You handle them, right?
Of course. What caterers?
You're joking.
Am I?
You better be. Because if you forgot that my boss and the entire office are going to be here tonight celebrating your amazing wife getting an award, I'll kill you. Right, Charlie? Woo!
Honey, of course I remember.
That does not require a laugh track. Oh my god. We do not need a laugh track every time. Hang on, let me read these comments. Yeah, the mom is fine. Hang on. Jeremy, you just made me realize how overused laugh tracks are. I'm not going to lie. I was so distracted by how beautiful the wife was. I didn't even notice the laugh track. So when Charlie and Dylan were talking, I was just like, wow. No. Cousin Skeeter, I mentioned this earlier in the live stream. Cousin Skeeter, their laugh track was horrible.
Good. And you also remember that you volunteered to give a speech about me.
There does not need to be a laugh track. I'm probably going to have to do a live stream where I'm ranting. She literally just said, oh, then you must remember you promised to give a speech about me at the party. Why was there a laugh track? There did not need to be a laugh track there. Hang on, I want to watch that scene again. Hang on 1 second. It's like 5 seconds. This is ridiculous. This might be like a fun this is probably going to be a new series on the channel. It's like the laugh track. If the laugh track don't fit, it must have quit. Just I don't know. Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay. Let me cut up the volume.
Honey, of course I remember.
Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it? Can you hear it?
Good. Then you also remember that you volunteered to give a speech about me.
There was no need for a laugh track. There were no funny faces made. There was nothing funny about that statement. She literally just said, oh, then you must remember you volunteered to give a speech about me. That's all she said. We did not need a laugh track.
Honey, yes, I remembered.
Well, I look forward to hearing that well thought out speech that I am sure you already wrote.
I got a speech for you, all
I'll
right?
tell you something. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Ah! Think she bought it?
Yeah, Dad, you totally fooled her.
Y'all are torturing me. I cannot take this shit. You know the crazy part is, this is the 3-minute mark, and that doesn't even count because young Dylan did like a little intro. So I would say that's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the episode, and that laugh track was used and damn near every second. We did not need that. Yo, this might actually be a fun new series where it's like, I need to figure out how to do it though about copyright, but I know those, what is it called, reactions, where you got like the screen in the bottom, and or like you got the episode on the screen and then I'm in the bottom and I'm reacting to it. That might be a new thing I do on the channel. All right, well, I've been up here for over an hour. We're going to end this, but yeah, I will. Oh yeah, I forgot what my hair looked like after I wear a hat. Feels weird. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for this fun live stream. I will. Yeah, I'll probably do live reaction. I feel like that's probably going to how I'm going to review Young Dylan. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to eat some more Dominoes because I got a lot and I didn't eat it earlier today. The contest will be posted within the hour, okay? The DVD contest will be posted soon. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch